course, ready to make trillions. I'm good, bro. How are you? What you been up to? You caught any trades already or not?
Yo, yo, yo.
Morning, Frederick. Hello, Azamat. Ready to end this week and make money. Yeah, that's it, man. Morning, Frederick. I missed a couple good entries this week. Ready to end this week and make money. My intuition was telling me no at the time, but then ended up working out. Morning, Frederick. You 8 pips. Nice. I missed a couple good entries this week. Ready right at the start of the stream, yeah. To end this week and make money. My intuition was telling me no at the time, but then can't hear you, Mark. Ended up working out. Morning, Frederick. You 8 pips. Actually, hold up. Nice. I missed a couple good entries this week. Ready right at the start of the stream, yeah. Speak now. To end this week and make money. My intuition was telling me no at the time, but then can't hear you, Mark. That's a new name, isn't it? Azamat. I think that's a new person. Frederick, I guess I'm done. Yeah, I guess you are. I guess you're just staying for the vibes now, aren't you? As Mark would say.
Alright, I'm back.
Hello, hello.
Hello. There we go. There we go.
We've got NFP later on. I can't lie, I might do the buy stop, sell stops for NFP. Just for a little throwback. To be fair though, I heard Thursday's the main day to do it now.
Oh really?
Because you know
like
how,
NFP when it releases like the
because they release the actual figures Thursday, don't they? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Well, they released the guessing figures in it.
Oh, is that what it is?
Forecasted figures, and then Friday is when they actually put like the actual real figures.
Oh right. All right, let me check that 1 minute.
Because that should be it, anyways. Why not? First Friday of every month.
Alright, I unfortunately do not understand English. I translate text to a translator. Alright. Hello, Sad Cash. How you doing? So, can you understand me and Mark, or are you translating that too, somehow?
Morning. I'm coming if you want. Come in. There you go. I'm back, boys. Sad Cash is back.
Wait, are you sure it's only predictions? It says initial jobless claims.
Let me see.
Yeah, this is what I mean. It says actual.
Oh, I don't know. I thought it was normally Friday, wasn't it?
Now for a long time now, like they've been doing this Thursday thing. But I've still seen people make money off NFP, so I'm wondering how it actually works.
Was not aware of that. Yeah, I guess not.
Right,
what do you mean? It's Friday today, isn't it? No?
Today is Friday. Today is Friday. Yesterday was Thursday, though. I'm a beginner trader.
Oh.
I'm about to outline my strategy, what I'm looking at today. So
Go for it.
Yeah, today I'm waiting for these lows to get taken. It's smart money combined with 15-minute price action. So I'll show you now. Yeah, I'm waiting for these lows to get taken. And then I'm going to be looking to buy once it's taken. Because my anticipation is that the banks, the big people in the market, the ones who actually move, you know, the candles, the price down to where it's going, they want to trigger in sellers, people like us. And once that low gets taken, people like us will get triggered in. And then they'll have the money they need to trade the other way. So because they want to buy a large amount, they need a large amount of people to sell. So essentially, that's the logic. And the same way the other way around, except towards the upside, right now, I'm waiting for this high here to get taken. Also sitting above there is a little order block, fair value gap, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, the logic is either downwards to up, or if we reach the order block first, then we'll trade that for, you know, a hopeful continuation. That's the plan.
How's everyone doing anyways? How's everyone's days? I don't know if you guys have done the introductions, but I was a bit late.
30-minute. What strategy do you use, Azmat, if you've got one? If you've got one already or not? In 30-minute around 165.273. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? I mean, does it? 1 minute. I guess a sort of support. I'd probably go higher time frames personally. The next thing I'm going to backtest is key levels. That's the next thing I want to add on. It would help me filter out those days where I'm, you know, my intuition, you know, I'm just trying to decide, shall I enter, shall I not? I think key levels would be a good add.
Definitely ideal, definitely ideal. How's everyone doing, by the way? How's everyone doing? Ready to make billions? Absolutely not. Oh, I guess Enigma Trading, how are you? Frederick's already here. Lovely stuff to see. Just got EU 8 pips. He probably doing the Raja Banks breakout 8 pips. Yeah, lovely, lovely.
Must be, yeah. Yeah, this area is just bounced off. Basically 273. Yeah, just a little lower. I would look at this area.
Too little for me. That's why. No, I never got to enter gold yesterday. I did unfortunately miss this. What's it called? Bitcoin sell. So, but it's fine. It's fine. We'll find another one.
Say that again. Did you get in on gold or not?
No, I didn't because it didn't really do what I wanted it to.
All right. Don't mind me, guys. Plug in the TradingView chat. You like these scalp trends off the order blocks, Adeel? Yeah, it's pretty good. It's I would say my prime setup. I would say let me clean these charts up because it looks messy. Looks very messy. Hello, Nu.
Early. We're always at 6:45. Every day.
I think you're early, Nu, if that's what you mean.
Yeah, Nu's early.
Yeah, I guess my prime setup would be... The prime setup is when price takes liquidity. Of course, there's an order block waiting. It comes back down, then takes the high again. Then I sell. That's the prime setup for me because I've noticed it usually works a very high amount of the time.
And usually early.
Minimum 70%. With this first liquidity grab, what usually happens is price will come back into another order block made on the other side and then continue upwards. So I'm figuring out ways to catch, you know, this second buy up as well. It can be tricky because you want to make sure the win rate's good, or you need a way to separate, you know, the good setups from bad ones. You can't always do that if you're taking every single trade.
Just waiting for gold. It's consolidating, to be honest. Let's see. Side cash. What's happening with USD CAD from yesterday? Has it retraced to the daily? It has retraced to the daily level. Unfortunately, though, the leg is quite mahoosive. Hold on.
Quite mahoosive.
Yeah, the leg is Um,
The thing with adding key levels is though that it'll probably filter out loads of trades.
it will.
Because right now, of course, I would say I get a minimum one setup a day. Let's just say that on average,
Yeah.
if not two.
Hmm.
Adding a key level in would reduce that, so it would simply mean I have to add in more pairs if I want more trades. Like I was saying, my personality fits.
Yeah.
Because obviously you get a high win rate, but you have to substitute it for more
Fair enough,
trades,
Sakash.
more pairs.
Yeah. The thing is, yeah, is adding key level though, is that the next logical step? I wonder.
In my opinion, it is. What do you
Fair
reckon?
enough. I don't really know. I mean, from what I would probably say is, how do you get your daily bias? Maybe find a daily bias first, and
Yeah,
then
true. That's the thing. There's so many things you can add, and I've thought about all of them.
in terms of the logical step, I would take is probably just find a daily bias first.
There's loads of things I think I'll show you now. There's obviously the daily bias, like you just said.
Yeah.
Oh, is my camera gonna fuck up?
Yeah, your camera's gonna be dead for a bit. Um,
I haven't even connected OBS. I don't understand why it's doing that.
dead. I will be showing my backtesting like plan for the next basically month or two.
Hang on.
Bas-
Sorry, boys. I had to cut Mark off there. I need to join the Zoom. Still here. I'm just joining the Zoom call. The camera's playing up.
Yeah, still OBS.
Why? I don't understand.
Do you select the camera? Is it integrated or is it OBS virtual camera?
Oh yeah, hang on. It says OBS. Well, there's no option for the other one, so it's a bit weird.
Oh, turn off your camera then. On the OBS.
It's not
Not on OBS. Sorry, on your Zoom.
turn it off.
Yeah, turn your camera off Zoom, and then turn it, and then like go on your OBS. Click on the camera, and then hold on. Let me just see what I would do.
And my camera
on
ain't connected anyway. I
What,
know,
on
Lou, I
OB
was just about to say, I think, yeah, they can still hear me, can't they?
Yeah, they can. Yeah.
We were just talking about what I'm going to backtest next, and I'm picking between, obviously, the daily bias, like Mark just said,
Mm.
key levels, or I think even volume I was thinking of, but it's just trying to decide which one's the most important. And of
Yeah,
course,
on your
eventually I'm going to get around to all of them,
yeah
but you don't want to waste time when, you know...
on your OBS sources. Do you have video capture device? Click on it, and then basically just re-click the source that you're using normally, so your webcam. That should fix it, hopefully.
I've deactivated it.
Deactivate and reactivate, yeah, that normally fixes it. Should do anyways. No, maybe.
Let me just show your face while we're waiting.
Yeah, maybe not then. Yeah, I mean, it's true, but you can obviously take advantage of the daily bias by potentially, if let's say the trade is in your direction, you get triggered into your trade. Maybe you change it slightly by holding it for longer, and obviously your runners will go for longer because the daily bias is in your side. That's how basically I would go about it, really. Obviously, that's. I can show my screen for a bit while you fix that if you want.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, blades. So here you go. I have me back testing a bit over here. So this is my side. This is the deal side. We have a shared document. But first of all, obviously the Mark's back testing. This is public. The links in Discord, and you guys can basically see how, if it loads, my strategy basically put together almost. There's not a lot of data on it currently, but basically it just shows what I look for. A most basic way that anyone that looks at it should understand. And then this one, I'm in the process of doing it. So at this, I will be tracking market structure and how effective it is this way that I've done it. So understanding market structure in depth. So identifying a bullish trend. So for most people, obviously, if you can see this this right here, most people will say this is be a downtrend, right? But I'm trying to see if I can identify it by a trend would be a shift of the major lows getting taken. By major lows, I mean this one right here, because you basically in an uptrend, you look for the peak, right? Look for the highest point that the uptrend is created, and look at where that trend was created, which is here. This is where the move originate from. This is the one leg. So all this is basically just consolidation or whatever you want to call it, a pullback, whatever you want to call it within this trend. So this trend continues and we go bullish. So I want to see if I can maybe take advantage of this. Maybe a high probability trade would be maybe like a 60% trade for or 70% trade, whatever. Is if it maybe reaches just about these lows, maybe it's a good time to buy. Obviously, put stop loss just below these lows because there will be a market structure shift if it does break that. Maybe that's something I could look into, especially if it lines up with a daily level of volume profile of VWAP, whatever, and obviously continue the rally. Maybe I look for levels within these levels and try to look for the best opportunity alongside, obviously, with liquidity grab, alongside with all the market that all the strategies slash concepts I know. Identifying a bearish structure, basically I just flip them to nothing. Yeah, so basically it's just this is a significant high. So in a bearish, you just look for the opposite, right? In this major low right here, let's look at this particular spot first. Where is the low really created? The major low, it was here, okay? And where did that low originate from? It was this. This is the move that started it. So all this consolidation, right, in between here, just consolidation, no market shift. And then we start to collapse down and then continue down. And obviously this is what a trend change should look like. Obviously, as most people know, a trend change normally looks like a head and shoulders. That's why head and shoulders is quite popular, to be fair, because there could be a reversal, but whatever. You can see that it's starting to consolidate. This and this, still the same leg, right? So all this consolidation, pulled up, pushed down, and then when do we shift is when we broke this major low that started this major move right here. That's when the trend change happens, and then we start to turn bearish, and then obviously we go and identify consolidation. So right here, up, down, up, and then sideways. This is what I would say is the correct consolidation for me anyways. And as of right now, I identify consolidation if price rejects the previous high and or the previous low, and then stays within that range. So that's what I'm expecting, right? With Sorry. So yeah, as I was saying, that I was expecting as long as these highs aren't taken, it's still in consolidation. Quite a basic understanding of what consolidation is as of right now. I haven't fully in depth dived in what consolidation is for me and for my trading. So as of right now, I'm just taking the basic understanding of consolidation. As for live market, you can see here. This is what it's like. So even though we did pull back over here, over here, it's all within one leg. Pull up, down, and then within this candle, it's really hard to see with like this. But basically, I look for a pullback as in two consecutive candles against the main direction, and that would be a pullback for me, and that's the start of the next leg. To be fair, here I did make a mistake because this should be the start of this leg right here, and then whatever. But besides the point. A trend change within the market, you can see that this is a good example actually. In what's it called? I think this was GU or GJ. We had a massive bearish leg, and it wasn't bullish until it broke that leg for me. Even though it was creating higher highs already, it wasn't fully bullish. The trend hasn't fully changed until it's broken and finished above this significant high over here. And obviously consolidation, you can see here. So high, low, high, retest these highs, hasn't broken it. Retested these lows, hasn't broken it, and then broke up to the upside. And then obviously this is me trend tracking right here. Just looking at the change and the trend change. So this was obviously bearish at the time. This was a significant high, and what happened? We broke that high, and now we're turning bullish, right? This is all one leg. Well, it wasn't one leg, but I haven't really marked it out. And then I looked at this as a significant low now. We broke that, and then now we're bearish. But however, look at that. We broke it again, so now we're bullish. Now we're going back up and up and up and up. Obviously, this in practice is a lot harder than just looking at this and be like, oh, done. In practice, obviously, it's a lot harder to restructure. But yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now. Obviously, I will, make a more in-depth video and a more better explanation of it at some point, just so everyone who wants to understand my understanding of structure can obviously can try and understand it. But to each their own. You haven't connected your thing yet.
No, I'm just gonna allow it.
Okay, and then the next thing, that's just one thing that I did yesterday. Obviously, market psychology in depth. I'm going to be looking at this. So these are going to be the 3 things I want to figure out at this current time. Obviously, this list is going to be added on and on and on and on. It's going to be so many things. That's why it's going to be in depth, right? So why psychology has an impact in trading. I don't mean what you're feeling. I'm talking about the traders inside it within the trade. So if they have a trade on, how are they feeling, and what would the result be of that feeling, of that psychology? For example, let's say they have a lot of fear. Where would they close? Where would they open a position? So on and so forth. Or would they even enter a position if they have loads of fear in their mind or whatever? How to identify different psychological events in the market. So for example, a breakout, how does that make traders feel, right? A big bearish breakout, like a big candle, how does that make people feel in trading? And again, how to use it in my trade, how to use it and how to help my trading as a whole. Okay. And then understanding liquidity in depth. Again, this is just starting. Identifying different types of liquidity grabs. For me, there's going to be a lot of different liquidity grabs, right? So one will be hitting people's take profits, one hitting people's take stop loss, and obviously hitting people's entry. All getting liquidity within the market, realistically. Weekly momentum candle. I don't really know how to really mark this out as of right now, but for now, this is what I'm doing. Okay, so looking at gold, GJ, GPAUD, and Bitcoin. Okay. So basically what I'm doing is looking at the previous weekly candle and seeing, okay, is it going to continue bullish for the next week or not? And will the the type of candle, does it matter? So whether it's a weak candle, a strong candle, whereas a bullish, bearish candle. So I can identify 1, obviously, when momentum will continue, and 3, when and when the momentum will die. And next thing I can track is what is the average movement compared to the actual candle itself, because obviously it could move 200 pips because the previous candle was 100 pips, but in comparison to that candle, it only doubled in size. But how often does that happen? Basically, that's what I'm trying to do, right? That's quite a simple one. It should be a simple one to do. Very easy to do. Literally, go on TradingView, go on the weekly time frame, look at the candle, look at the weekly the candle before it, click next 5 times to get the full candle or whatever. And then look, okay, is it bullish or bearish? Did it continue? Yes or no? And then obviously that should be simple. So anchored view up with trends. So this one is going to get a bit more in depth. You can see over here. It gets, obviously I'm going to trade it with all the pairs I'm trying to trade at the moment. You can see US 30 is getting added there on there now. So I'm looking at, okay, so with my understanding of structure and how I understand structure is anchored view app. So hold on. So this thing right here, this tool. So let's go on this one. This tool right here. Is that helpful if I put it at the start of the trend? So what do I mean by start of the trend? So for example, this bullish leg right here, where did it really start? Where did it originate from? At the break of this major high, right? So I'm going to put it here. Is this going to be useful? Can I use this as a buying tool? How often does it reject? How often does it reject the The VWAP, sorry, the upper deviation, the VWAP, or the lower deviation. How often does that happen? Again, very important stuff. Very simple stuff. Easy. It's a very binary outcome. Yes or no, right? Those are the things you really want in trading, especially when starting off. You just want to take away the what ifs. You just want to get really what actually works and what actually you need to look for, and a yes or no answer basically. So I'm just going to repeat them obviously. I'm going to, oh, sorry, there was actually a bit more. So look at gold, okay? So looking at if it's a daily bullish, how often does it reject the VWAP, the upper deviation, lower deviation? I'm not going to do the first and second lower, sorry, I'm not doing the second upper and lower deviation, just doing the VWAP, like the main VWAP itself. As for the daily, and I'm going to look at a daily bearish, and then looking at a 4-hour structure, whether the 4 hours bullish or bearish, and obviously the 30-minute as well. And that's as low as I'm going to get, since I am still, I'm still a higher time frame trader, so I don't really want to go any below than 30 minutes. At that point, it's just turning into more of a day trade slash, not scalp, but day trade. I don't want to do day trading as of yet. I want to focus on my specific brand of trading, which is obviously more swing than anything. Using VWAP and trend. So this one is basically just using the quarterly, the monthly, and the weekly. You can see here, and using the anchored, not the anchored VWAP, but the VWAP that I use normally, and how often does it actually reject with the structure that I'm using right now. Sorry, I can't see the chat at the moment, so if anyone's saying something, I can't say it. I will come back to it when I can.
Nu just said simple is best. That's what you said.
Absolutely. But yeah, so that's what I'm going to be looking for. Obviously, looking at the quarterly on gold. What's a trend? How do I identify a trend? The exact same way I was talking to you guys about, right? And then when there's a trend shift, then I'll be like, okay, then there's a trend shift. And then looking at the VWAP, first deviation. This one I will be looking at the first and low, upper, and whatever deviation, right? Okay. Next thing is, I think we're coming to a close here. Inside bar liquidity graph. So basically, I'm trying to identify what a consolidation period is on looking at it in the higher time frame perspective, and then going down to a lower perspective of what it looks like. For me right now, it's an inside bar. So what do I mean by that? For example, I think this one. Yeah, for example, right here. Okay. Oh, let's look at the 4-hour actually. As of right now, what do I mean by consolidation? So this right here, 1 bar, okay? And everything within this is inside this bar, except for this upper wick, but it didn't close above anyways. So right now it's in consolidation. Is that a great way to identify consolidation? Yes or no? I'll find out soon. I'll let you guys know. I don't know the answers right now, but I will. And then identifying liquidity grabs within that within that inside bar, for example, right? What if we close below or above those highs of that on that bar within a certain time period, right? We'll say 15-minute for our inside bar. Is it an effective liquidity grab? And how effective is it if I just go with the trend rather than going against it with a liquidity grab? So let's say, let's see. So let's say it breaks above here, right? Even though the trend is bullish right now, it breaks above here. Finishes below. Is it good to sell? Because even though like the momentum is completely against me and the direction is completely against me, should I sell there? Yes or no? Or is it better to just wait for a grab to the upside, to the downside, and push to the upside? That is something I obviously want to know. So I'll find out. And again, consolidation breakouts. So how identify consolidation? Does it follow trend? And is there always a liquidity tap before a major consolidation breakout? If so, then obviously I'm gonna not do the breakout trades. I'm gonna look for a liquidity grab first, right? Basically, I'm just looking for binary. I'm looking for binary questions to answer it in a way, yes or no, basically, if that makes sense. And then that's basically what I'm looking for as of right now. Obviously, this list will grow indefinitely, right? There's always something to add, something to learn, and something to find out within the markets. But as of right now, this is what I'm looking at.
Nice.
There you go. That's it. Let's see.
Yeah, Elite Man, you did call it. Unfortunately, you didn't enter, but...
Sorry, that took too much time, Elite Man. I promised Nu to that I was gonna...
Yeah. Elite Man, I was waiting on the signal. I was waiting for you to say I've sold. It was a good call. But yeah, like I said, this hour still has no top wick. And we're coming into this fair value gap with the order block. So if we do get a reaction here, could be a nice buy. Of course, one candle itself could be techie. So I'm going to see. The question is, how, like, predicting shorts like this and knowing when it's a high probability trade or not. The only thing I could say is there was a key level and an order block, right?
Oh wow, it dropped.
Yeah, bro, it dropped. Yeah, I'm
Oh wow.
let's see how it plays out. Yeah, that's it. So you're just gonna keep looking for the sells, or Sir can get any entry today? Maybe. Got like an hour and a half left. Potentially buys. That's what I'm thinking. Back into this block here. But on the whole for this leg, I feel like runners could be good today. We had clear momentum upwards, very fast, and if you notice, the move back down to the same area took 3 times as long, 2.5 times as long as the move upwards, which implies all the money is on this side, and this is a retracement. Very slow. You know, if there was large amounts of volume and money on this side, it wouldn't take that long. That's the logic. Sometimes there can be a bit of course, manipulation. We know that. But what usually happens is you'll see the direction that the trend is moving in will be fast, and when it retraces, slow. Fast, slow. That's usually what you'll see. So in this case, the high probability trade for me is the buy. I think buy 2 will be around, TP was 165, 100. Yeah, I got the same. No, I'd say a bit higher. But the safest one, I would say for me, 165, 200 around here.
Can we get any entry today? I hope so. I hope so.
But then this is another thing. You zoom out and you notice, okay, higher time frames is the other way around. It's
Yeah, let
only
me
a
just.
30-minute, but you know, it looks like.
I honestly don't understand market structure. Don't worry. I'll try to explain it basic in a way that obviously people can understand in a video at some point. Maybe it's gonna be my strategy video because it is part of my strategy at the same time.
I don't really look at structure anymore, but in the group, is a very simple way of defining it. If it comes into the 50%, it's a valid structure point. If it doesn't, it's not. So
There you go then.
you know, with the whole fib, I know you
Yeah.
might have a different way of doing it, but
Yeah. There
I
you
don't
go.
really look at it like this. But it's still in my head, and it usually sort of makes sense. If it comes below the 50%, you're assuming the institutions, which we know also, by the way, the algorithms according to ICT, the algorithms target 50% too. So there's a sort of logic to it, right?
There you go
But
then.
if it doesn't, let's say it starts doing this, you can expect it's eventually going to take these lows, and if you've got a fair value gap sitting here, it's perfect. You can expect it to come back down.
Right.
Now this is the valid structure point, and you keep moving. It
There you go.
only gets complicated when you're going on all these different time frames. And you know, for example, let's say, let's try and think of something. Within this bearish leg here, on the lower time frames, there's actual structure, right?
hmm
And when on the lower times, let's say you're comparing 15-minute to the daily, it's easy to realize that. But when you're comparing something like the 4-hour and the daily, when they're quite close to each other, that's where the confusion happens, I think.
Right.
Because
Okay.
you're trying to compare it all, and like one time frame is saying bullish structure, one saying bearish. The momentum's on the bearish side, but overall it's actually bullish, you know. So structure can be
Yeah.
confusing,
Yeah. I mean that's and yeah.
which is why I don't use it.
That's why I'm trying to make it like a you know what's it called? As simple and as yes or no as possible. Is it a market shift? Yes or no? And there's no guesswork. Because guesswork, well, let's call it what's it called when you not predict.
Educated guesswork.
Call it educated guess, but yeah, I guess. Yeah, for MA, what's that? MAJR shift of trend. For a major shift of trend, I got about 14 days of consolidation.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for the buyers to move. I never bought this, don't worry.
I'm just going back to all the thingy.
Yeah, what I was saying was we had quite a fast move upwards and a slow retracement downwards. We're obviously sitting in a fair value gap here, and the hour has no top wick. So for me, if we start to reject down here, I will be buying. There's quite a few things lining up.
Who says nailed it, Adeel? Oh, what'd you nail?
The structure thing.
Ah, the structure thing.
You can hear me, can't you?
I can, yeah.
I was gonna say.
I just wasn't sure whether it was a trade or something.
No.
So damn. Let's see.
What's everyone else in the chat looking at anyway? No. Only man, I'm guessing, is only looking at GJ right now. Who else is here? Sad Cash. Azamat was asking questions earlier. I think Frederick might have dipped already, you know. He got a win right at the start of the stream. He's like, yeah, I might be done.
He just chills anyways. He just chills. He's normally done by the time he goes on the stream.
Yeah, that's it.
And then like he just chills. So
where did he say he was from? Is he from America or is he?
Kenya?
Kenya, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the time zone in Kenya?
I don't think Elite Man sleeps, you know. What is the time zone difference between us and Elite Man? Because he's always awake all the time. He's always like, always on Discord as well. I'll be back. I'll be back. Oh, cap is over. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you're still early today.
Yeah.
I'll say anyone who gets on here before 7 is OG. Anyone who's after is like...
I mean, yeah, I mean... It is chill time. December is normally chill time for traders anyways. Realistically, for most strategies out there, like, especially my one anyways, December should really be a chill time, but I'm just trying to work on... As I said, it's more like back testing time, content creation, content holding, almost.
5 a.m. Goddamn.
Yeah.
Yeah, Elite Man's only... I think they're like 2-3 hours ahead of us, aren't they? In Estonia.
Ah, damn.
So here, it's not
yeah.
really that early for him.
No, but still, it's like he's on Discord till like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Is he? 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
Gee, gotta rate that new 5 a.m. But still, for scalps is good. Okay, it's 9:23. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
2 hours.
Yeah, 2. Wow, GJ has absolutely collapsed. Anyone see that coming?
Elite Man did.
Just to rub it in. Nah, that does go crazy too. Fair play for Paul on that. Fair play. Are we finally gonna go bearish on GJ? Hopefully. Please? I beg.
Well, yeah, let's see the daily. Oh, man. Let me delete this.
Technically, according to my structure bias, we're not bearish until we breach 164 and break it and finish below it, and then we're finally bearish.
164,600 buy. Oh, interesting. Yeah, we got another buyer.
Actually, well, technically we're bearish now. I didn't even. Yeah. Apparently, according to me.
So right at the bottom, Agus. What if? Why that level specifically? Is it a key level or?
It was just a rounded number, but I really meant like 163025. But actually, we are in bearish structure right now.
No, I was on about Agus was saying 164,600 buy. I'm wondering, is it just like some lower time frames? There's order blocks, but is he on about a key level somewhere else?
Daily time frame is just as wicks and stuff there. I think that's why. Look.
Yeah, here I see that, but
it would be a very basic way to put it, but obviously, you know, simplicity works too. Nothing against simplicity. What can I say? I saw that drop. I was so sad. It's okay, Elite man. It all happens. It happens all the time. I'm wearing more of a formal onesie today, by the way. Can you tell? More of a formal.
I thought it was a penguin onesie, or is it tuxedo onesie? What is it?
No, it's like a bat one. Yeah. Again, gotta dress up for work.
Man's a vampire today. Is that what
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He's sucking the blood out of these markets, bro.
Hey,
Sucking
what?
the pips out of these markets.
Pause.
You wore the vampire costume, bro.
Pause. Right now, I mean, I want to wait for a pullback of 1780 potentially, and then buy up from there. No, as simple as it's gonna get, really. I'll pull back 1780, look for buys around that level.
Would you not sell down to it?
Absolutely not, mate. Absolutely not.
Never.
Yeah, maybe, to be honest, you're right. I might get tempted. Again, December, I'm being more cautious. What are you talking about? Stop tempting me.
Wait. There was talk of gamble in the chat yesterday. I saw that.
Yeah. I was looking to gamble, but I was like, well, it didn't actually work out.
It's funny, I saw everyone in the chat
tempted.
saying, I'm getting in with you, let's go.
I never got in.
No, it was it would have worked, though, I'm pretty sure. So
it would have worked for a slight bit. And then obviously I'll still be in a bit of profit right now, but I would have been back in drawdown for a bit, and I don't think anyone could have handled that, especially with such a small stop loss. It was 60 pips stop loss. For gold, that's nothing.
60 pips.
Lol, Gamblers Anonymous. Exactly.
My guy just calls 60 pips more. Jesus Christ.
What, for gold? That's like 6 pips for gold.
60 pips, bro. You calling 6 pips small, bro? Jesus Christ.
Gamblers Association. GA. That's why I trade GA. Gamblers Association.
Gamblers Association. Okay, yeah, 30 minutes obviously strong bearish.
I don't want to gamble, yeah.
Who's gambling on NFP today then? Anyone?
Absolutely not, mate. I'm like taking it.
If you're going Roger Bank style, buy stops, sell stops.
I wouldn't do it. By the way, FTMO, I wouldn't do it unless you're willing to lose your FTMO, because you could easily get tapped in on both and get tapped out on both at the same time. Unless you want to gamble FTMO. If you want to gamble FTMO, fair enough. Like it's all a part of the fun, really. It's all part of the fun. And if today down, I'm slacking.
Yeah.
You mean you didn't realize?
But they release a lot of the numbers on Thursday, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They released the forecasted number, right, on Thursday, and then
because on the calendar website it says it's actual numbers.
Hold on, let's see.
I'll load it up now, but
I'm looking at yesterday, right?
yeah, yesterday.
Bitcoin as a whole, long term, I guess a decent hold if you can take the risk. I do anticipate this to crash even further down, mostly because of how tough times most people have, and they will obviously have to sell off the most risky asset, which is Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, whatever. So if any rich mandems are struggling for cash, the first thing they'll sell is Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. So I do anticipate crypto market to crash as a whole in the short / long term, and then a potential, obviously, once the economy starts becoming alive again, then obviously more people are willing to risk, and obviously Bitcoin's a high risk asset, high reward asset as well, so they'll probably start pumping that at some point. Then wouldn't be surprised if we get one more push to the upside though, and get all the crypto nerds to go like, oh my goodness, it's gonna pump, it's time. Everyone puts all their life savings into Bitcoin, and then just everyone to crash it at the same time. So that's the story playing out for Bitcoin, for me, anyways. My personal opinion on the Bitcoin. Same thing for Ethereum. Bitcoin, they move exactly the same. Realistically, they're not very. Most cryptocurrencies are literally a mirror image, not mirror image. Yeah, mirror image. Or the same image as Bitcoin, except apparently XRP, because XRP has dropped quite a bit here.
Yeah, I'm literally contemplating it right now, Elite Man. Buys on this high here.
What are your thoughts on Bitcoin as a whole? I didn't want to change your outlook on it, to be honest. If you were holding any, I didn't want you to get scared of holding it.
Too late, you already have, bro.
Probably should have asked first, to be honest.
Nah, I mean, he asked you, bro. You gotta give it, innit?
Yeah, true, but still. Don't want to change someone's opinion of their investments. That's not my job.
I mean,
I'm not a financial advisor at the end of the day.
yeah.
Again, need to get that certificate so we can finally take this bloody thing off.
I know. I think that's the biggest flex. Like, this is financial advice, bitch. I am telling you to buy crypto. What are you doing?
Yeah, we need to get that that disclaimer out by getting certificates.
I mean, it's not too bad because I think literally everyone in this industry does it. It could be a lot worse. So,
yeah, but
it's funny. 'Cause I don't think the rest. I don't think I could call myself a finance YouTuber like some of these guys, but they're still putting in their description, "This isn't financial advice."
Yeah.
I think it would crash more and more time and slowly go back up.
Yeah, agreed. We're in agreement, love. Lovely stuff. Hold on, be right back.
Oh, guys, on the break of this high, because I'm feeling gamblacious today. It's going to be a half risk trade because it's a Friday. But I'm looking
half risk trade.
But
yeah,
yesterday. It's a bit of a techie one.
You gonna gamble? Who?
The main idea is that the hour has no top wick. We've obviously tapped into a fair value gap. And we've got order block fair value gap sitting on the other side too. Of course, the structure downwards wasn't very fast. So we're saying the momentum's on the bullish side. 1 minute.
Oh, that's a fair value gap. I couldn't find it for a second. I was like, what? Where? And I saw it on the hour time frame, really. Doing 30 would have been, yeah, 30 bucks too. Yeah, Adeel's going gamble for a bit. Just a tiny bit.
It's not actually a gamble.
Just a slight gamble. Educated gamble, that they would say.
Nah, the only reason I called it a gamble is because there's only technically one bullish candle on our side. Bearish momentum. But when you combine it with everything else, it's not an actual gamble. I was joking.
Just a joke.
Just a joke. But yeah, so entry will probably be here. I don't like the stop loss. Let's see if there's a way we can reduce it. I've gone the 5 minute. Yeah, 5 minutes. So I'll use this candle over here on the 5 minute. So like a 22 pip stop loss. In anticipation, we at least reach back to these highs here. Sorry, this level here. And then onto this gap here and then the liquidity above.
Good trade.
Yeah,
Adeel doesn't gamble.
I don't know if Raja would trade it. I've actually been the opposite of gambling this week. Yeah. I've missed so many good trades, man.
Adeel doesn't gamble, really. I gamble. He's not a gambler. He's a trader. I'm a gambler.
I'm not a gambler yet. I haven't gone mad yet.
I just look at the candlestick and I'm like, it looks like it's gonna go up. I think maybe. So okay, time to sell.
Yeah. Speaking of, let me hide the chart. All right, guys, we're buying here on the break of this high. Let's go. Why buy stops? Why? What's the reason? What's going on?
Why is that reason? Oh, it looks like what momentum's going down. Time for a buy.
Yeah.
That's what I do. Oh wait, look, that's what the deal's doing right now. But there's a reason why he does it. I just do it because.
Well, to go up free road, yeah. If you mean clean candles, basically, yeah. But I don't really.
Yeah, you don't do the full free, free traffic on the left type thing.
The thing is, in this situation, it's not really the same thing, is it? free
Like,
traffic
I
on the
wanted
left.
about this. How many times does it actually mirror the clean candles on the left, like everyone says it is? For me, it makes sense because obviously it's a low volume candle, right? Because it was so easy to move from one side to the other. Therefore, it was low volume inside it, no orders, no nothing. It was just one or a few aggressive sellers selling the market.
Yeah.
So because of that, it's easier to move back up as well. Because in theory, there shouldn't really be any orders between that level as well. So if we do break above it, then in theory it should work. But I haven't back tested the clean candles to the left theory. Have you guys tested the clean candle to the left theory, or you guys just take Roger Banks by his word?
Yeah, well, you actually used to see me trade it properly, and it was a very high win rate thing. It's especially when it's prices ranged before the breakout. Like for example, I guess if you sold here, but here it wasn't actually clean to the left, was it? There were wicks and everything. It's when price ranges beforehand. In 5 minutes, there was one pull back, but then you drop again. I'm fucking freezing. What is this shit?
Demonetized.
Bro, I've got a heater on and everything. I'm being scammed.
Demonetized.
The window's
You hear that?
closed.
You said the F
I'll say that again. The window is closed. Bro.
Bro, you need a onesie. Your onesie's so warm, I can't lie.
Legit, I don't know why I'm sat here wearing a t-shirt.
I'm telling you, bro, during winter, the Enigma uniform will be a onesie. Comfort and heat.
Never.
Bro, I'm telling you, it's gonna...
I'll have one day a year where I wear a onesie.
No, bro, it's gonna be sick. Having Enigma logo on the onesie as well. You can pick your own onesie. It doesn't matter what you pick. Mario, Luigi, like Spider-Man, don't care. Just gotta have Enigma in the back. Onesie salesman's at work. Absolutely. You gotta sell the onesie.
Speaking of, buy Enigma merch. You know? There's no merch.
Nah, Enigma merch would be sick.
There's no merch yet, but I really want to see our logo on a cap.
Elite man, you keep that mind to yourself, Elite man.
What, onesie nurse?
Yeah, apparently so. Look at the smirk. Look at the smirk. All he could have done.
Elite man's on. He's on something today.
Yeah. Like, one step from doing a winky face, like eggplant emoji, and like.
He's basically there, you know.
Practically there, yeah. The man goes crazy, man. If you want to be a onesie nurse, you can be a onesie nurse, Elite man. No one's gonna stop you. Me. You brought it up, bro. Don't even. Nah, don't be switching it up on me. Don't do that. I'm just a bat. I am but a bat that is gambling on the markets today.
Don't say.
Nah, I'm actually gonna make an Enigma logo with a mug on it, so I can be sipping on some Enigma while on stream.
Speaking of, I'm gonna enter this and go make my tea.
No, he doesn't want to see it lose. He wants to leave straight away.
I'm not in the mood today. I can't lie. I need some sleep. I need sleep.
Yeah, Adeel hibernates when during winters, so you need sleep.
Yeah.
Hibernation type.
But yeah, we've got 5 minutes left, so I don't know, if we break this high now, we can anticipate that the next 5 minutes of the candle, we do get the momentum in it. Like for example, if it was just the first 5 minutes, and we can't really predict what the next 10 minutes are going to do.
If it shoots up really quickly, peak.
Yeah.
Because you won't be able to secure 75% when it comes down to it.
No, I'm here. Don't worry. Oh yeah, I've bought this, by the way.
Has it broke? Oh, but it hasn't broken the highs though. It has in your. I guess it has in your market.
Here it has.
IC markets.
You good?
Oh, sorry. I'm delayed.
I was gonna say. Are you watching?
Yeah,
the stream?
I'm delayed. Yeah.
Oh. Imagine watching the stream.
Imagine. All them manders watching the stream.
Imagine watching the stream.
Oh, who would ever?
Imagine watching this loser.
Use a crystal ball, my G. Oh, it needs charging. His crystal ball needs
did someone say
charging.
use the crystal ball?
Yeah.
What do you think I've been using here, bro? You don't get these
There's a-
millions for nothing. You can't see
there's
it
a-
because my camera's not working, but there's a Lambo in the back right now. You can't see it. The crystal ball helped me get there, bro. Come on.
Bro, a Lambo. Old news,
Oh,
bro. It's all
eventually-
about Ferrari nowadays.
That's
Just Roger
true.
Banks got a new one.
Nah, it's gonna be Audi R8. I can't lie.
Yeah. What? Get on it. Get
Forget
on
the
what?
Ferrari.
The millions on the crystal ball. Oh, okay. 1 second.
I'm gonna wanna. Eventually, we'll have an actual crystal ball in the back of the stream.
Oh, no, that'd be sick.
It actually looks sick.
I can't get insured on it. If I get it, I won't be able to get insured on it.
What, a crystal ball?
No, Ferrari.
Oh, I was on about a crystal ball. Did someone say something?
Yeah, it says, Mark, get
You
on
need
it. You
to-
need a Ferrari.
Nah,
Oh,
you can't copy Raja now. You need one of your own cars, man.
I'd
Didn't
like
you
to
say
see
you
if I
like
can get
Tesla or something?
I did, but that Tesla's a bit dead. I can't lie.
Oh shit, he heard Andrew Tate. He was like, "Fuck, I gotta get a Tesla."
No, it's not that, bro. You know my my point of view on the Tate stuff. on the
What
top
sort
G.
of nerd gets a Tesla, bro? Guys.
That being said, though, I mean,
Yeah.
Tesla could beat most of his cars except for Bugatti. I'm pretty sure. But yeah.
I
Anyways,
don't know, what was his problem with the Enigma? Was it just the charging part?
what?
Well, I think it was the fact that he's a car head or a petrol head.
Yeah.
But the Teslas don't really make noise, do they?
Nah, it doesn't
I think
really.
that was his only point.
Yeah, but you can just make it with your mouth, like. Meh, meh.
Mommy, look at me.
Are you gonna take the cells when it gets there? Oh, that's a good job. Are
Probably not. I don't know. No, probably not because I'm expecting bullish momentum here. Like I said, we moved very slowly downwards into it, so I'm expecting runners. But let's see. I don't want to speak too soon. This hour still has no top wick, so I'm expecting the last 15 minutes of it to push up and create that top wick.
Oh, you mean get on the trade, elite man? Nah, I'm not getting on the trade, bro.
Where have we reached so far anyway? So 1
Also,
for 1 is essentially these highs here, right? Or sorry, this level that we broke earlier on. Let me just mark it out and yeah, once we start to come near that, I'll close most of my position and then we'll let the runners run.
Easy scalp, small scalp. I don't really take scalps. I can't lie. Last time I was gonna take the trade with a deal because it fit my strategy. It fit like what I was gonna do anyways. So it wasn't like I was copying a deal. We do have a. Am I lagging, by the way, deal?
No, you're not.
Okay. We do have a one day we said that we're just gonna copy each other's trades as well. That way, obviously, if we're both profitable, then why not, right? It makes sense.
Yeah.
But as of right now, we're trying to do things individually. One, obviously, I'll see my mistakes more. I'll see when I make a mistake, I can change it more rather than having to obviously looking at his trades and stuff. And two, we haven't really fully spoke about copying each other's trades as of yet. Maybe next year, and then once everything is sorted, I'll start obviously taking trades as well.
Yeah, because we thought the logical thing to do is, it's actually like the smartest thing to do because think about it, if you know, first of all, you got a friend like who you trust each other.
Yeah.
This is different if there's someone you don't know. For example, me or me and Mark, like you guys are watching, right? But if you got a friend who you can trust, and you know you're both good traders, the smartest thing to do is literally, why not either get an account together or just copy each other's trades on your own accounts, and literally imagine you'll double your growth. Of course, as long as you work out your risk properly, you're doing two things. One, you're reducing like the drawdown you're gonna have. Your win rate probably will go up, or it'll average out. So
that wasn't the thing I forgot to mention. It was the risk. We don't know really what risk to put each other's trade yet. That's what we need to really figure out,
isn't it?
So as of right now, obviously, we're just You guys aren't my friend. No, obviously, we're all friends. We're all family here.
Hey man, you're a moderator. What do you mean?
Yeah, exactly.
You've got a screwdriver. Of course you're the friend.
No, I was saying we don't know exactly what risk to take yet, so we're not doing it as of right now.
Yeah, I'm
But we
trailing my stop
do.
loss here to
Oh,
the
nice.
blue line here, the 15-minute low, because at this point, if the whole candle flips now, then you can expect the rest of the candle to be bearish. So I'm trailing the stop loss to this 15-minute low. Yeah, carry on.
I do eventually want to kind of have like a fund together with being a deal and try to grow that and make the results public on my FX book. Just obviously, you guys can get a rundown of the strategy, and obviously, if someone, it's literally just as like a fail safe. If someone starts to go at us, go like, oh, you know, let's say we do grow, right, or when we do grow, someone comes at us like, oh, you guys scammers, you guys don't even know how to trade, whatever. Then at least we have that account and go like, oh, look, we grew this account. Or what can you say now? At least we have that backing us.
Yeah, that's it, man.
That's the idea. That's what I want to do. But right, as of right now, we haven't quite done it yet. It's just still, literally, Enigma's just started at this point. So there's still so much things we want to do. It's just finding time to do them all is a difficult part.
It is difficult. I feel like it's such a simple ask to, hey bro, show me a MyFX book, and so much of these traders online, they don't show it.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
the simplest ask. Show me a real account on your MyFX book. Don't record a video after saying, hey guys, I caught this trade. Just show. It's simple. I want a link to your MyFX book. Raja Banks has done it, so I rate him. But he's obviously done his trades live anyway. A couple other people have done it, like Sean Lee, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Sean Lee. Well, he only did his like 5k to 200k or whatever. I mean, impressive. Don't get me wrong, impressive. But
yeah, but I feel like if he could do that, he probably had the psychology to be an actual good trader.
Yeah,
because I think it even went up to what, 500k at max, wasn't it, or something?
It was 500k, and then you blew it down to 100k. Insane.
Yeah.
It shows that he was trying to go for millions. It really does show he was trying to go for millions, but completely flopped.
Yeah.
Because if he wasn't going for millions, he wouldn't have lost that much in such a little amount of time.
Yeah. Marketing G. Let's say that.
Marketing genius?
Of course, bro. Elite, man. I just got in, brother.
He's still in, bro.
I just got in. What do you mean?
He's in.
I'm still placing my TV. I don't know what you mean. I actually haven't placed my TV yet. I can't.
He's just setting his stop loss. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I don't know what you mean, Elite, man.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, I'm hoping we get the momentum to push up here. I might even trail to break even a little early. Just as in my stop loss.
I checked
because we're coming up to London Open. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I agree.
We want that momentum.
One
thing you'll notice about GJ, anyone watching, is that it doesn't tend to pull back once it starts moving, at least for the first hour of its movement in one direction. Like, you might expect a retracement, but it doesn't. You think, oh, there's an order block here, price is going to come back. It won't come back. It'll literally, if there are order blocks left behind, it'll come to the higher up ones. So in this case, we've got some here. We've got order blocks here. Let's say we had one here. At the most, usually what would happen is it comes here, then it goes up.
I'm just saying, your win rate would increase so much if you just do the whole 10 pip stop loss break even time. Just saying.
Oh yeah, for sure. Guys, everyone watching, I could have a 100% win rate if I wanted.
No, not 100. Maybe like 90%.
Yeah.
Maybe 90 or something.
Yeah. And I was joking, obviously, but 90%.
Maybe that is a strategy, you know. If it's a 90% win rate,
you know what I mean? I thought about it. I
Maybe
thought about it, but we were just literally talking shit about him the other day.
I know, I'm joking. But like 200 lot that. If it's a 90% chance of working out, 200 lot that.
That's it.
And then just hope for the best.
Alright guys, stop loss to break even now. Take profits.
No, my issue is like the risk to reward though, isn't it?
That's what
the risk to reward.
It's not satisfying.
If you want to do the whole, if you're doing a challenge like a Robin's Cup, it might be possible because it's only like you're not doing it prolonged, right? It's not. Yeah, it doesn't have to be a prolonged strategy.
If no one
you just
was
need to get
watching,
3. You just need to get 3, and you got like 200% win rate, right? 200% RR right there.
So what I would do is like, if I was to do it, I would still have my normal strategy going just to prove I know what I'm doing.
Yeah,
but
and
if
then
it's purely a money-making thing, what I would maybe do is get someone else, show them the strategy, just get them to do it for me. Either that, or like you were saying, if there's some sort of challenge going on.
Yeah. Well, with it depends though. It depends if it's a prolong. If it's like your actual strategy is the 10 pips move to stop like move to break even, close partials at 10 pips,
Yeah.
I don't think you will be a fully profitable trader, because most of people like that do hold their trades till the very end for the whole lot, right? So they don't really close any partials because they don't have time to close the partials along the way. So I don't know. I don't know if it's actually a fully profitable strategy though.
Wait, are you
To be
saying
honest,
when
I can
you
see
just
it.
move to break even really quickly?
Yeah, because like sometimes it doesn't go towards your 10 pips, right? You just go straight in drawdown and then and then hit your stop loss.
Yeah,
Well,
but no,
like
but we
that's a
obviously
whole
the basis of
yeah
the whole thing is that it usually does go to 10 pips minimum, right?
90% of the time. Yeah, true. That's true.
Yeah, so stops are at break even.
Yeah, that's a good back test. I mean, like if you want to, like that's actually not a bad shout. 200
Yeah,
lots to
obviously,
10
yeah.
pips. Close like 90% of the lots at 10 pips. Leave the restaurant to your 75%, and then like continue.
Yeah. Obviously, the
It's
way
not,
to do it is, yeah, what you were just saying. So move to break even, then you just have the high risk reward target, and then just see what happens.
yeah. If your trade does go in 10 pips majority of the time, it's not bad. Then you have time to do other stuff. That is true. Yeah, I get your point, but yeah, to each their own.
Set and forget, as they say.
Set and forget. It's more like set and close and then forget.
Adeel trading like this, sclappers, move to break even.
That's a
Yeah, but
freedom
this wasn't 3
lifestyle.
pips, dude. This is about 20 pips. Then I'm to break even. So. By the way, because I've risked half, I haven't actually took anything off yet. I wanted it to actually hit the 1-to-1. It has an DVS vibes. Is that controller FX you mean?
Yeah, controller effects. Yeah, DVS. His name's Don
I don't
Vo.
think would Donvo have even taken this trade though.
No, not this trade specifically, but I'm saying the 10 pips stop loss
Yeah. Oh yeah,
partials
that's
or
what I'm
whatever.
talking about.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
200 lots, 90% win rate. Yeah, this is like the debate going on in our heads, isn't it? It's like we know we could get a very high win rate, but if you're only catching small moves,
That 200 loss is devastating for that 10% of the time, though. Out of 100 trades, that 200 lot loss is devastating. Like, even let's say, like, I know, like, 200, we're joking about the 200 lot, but obviously 200 lot win for 10 pips, amazing. But let's say your stop loss is 20 pips or 30 pips or whatever the pip, because you don't really know, but you're still using the same a lot size. It seems like you're going to use the same, let's say, 200 lots. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I haven't really tested it, so I can't really say that it's a profitable strategy or not. Donvo seems to be making profit from it, so I'm sure it is.
or you could
Sure.
just set, or you could just
Go. I'll go message. I'll DM him like, yo, are you actually profitable, mate? Like, just a question.
Yeah.
Just asking for a friend. For a friend.
yeah, or you could just literally put 2 positions on the same trade. But then that's just managing your risks. No, actually, it's
Yeah.
not. What you could do is put 2 positions on the same trade. Let's say 5 lots each.
Yeah.
One of them you move to break even straight away. One of them you just manage it properly, where you're
Hedging
looking at
it,
actual
yeah.
structure and you're thinking, okay, where's the logical?
Oh,
That
that
could
sounds
be a
like
good way.
sounds like a scary way of doing it, but it makes sense.
Is it
Okay.
scary?
Yeah. 10. You're going both sides.
No, wait,
Pick a
wait.
lane.
Did I
Pick
say
a
that?
lane. Yeah.
No, I never said you're hedging. No,
It sounded like it.
I said it's one trade. Let's say you're buying,
Oh, right.
and you just
Okay.
split it into 2, and one of those halves.
Yeah. No, that's why. Yeah. Okay, that's what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, or even if you don't do that, literally close 90% of the lot size in that 10 pips and leave the 1%, obviously, like as in like the 1% risk you would have had anyways to run. If I mean that's you know what, that's not a bad way, but yeah, let's get 10 lots, 10 pips. Yeah, but then again, like one loss, 10 lots for let's say 20 pip is 2k approximately of it.
Yeah.
Let's say GU, right? So GU like
Morning
2,000
RDP. Hello.
$2,000.
Yeah.
So you have to win. Obviously, you have to win double the amount for that risk to reward, anyways.
Yeah.
And you're not even closing all of it at 10 pips. You're closing partials at 10 pips. And then maybe some run, maybe some hit break even. So I don't know. It's a tough one. It's a tough call.
It's the beauty of trading, isn't it? There's so many.
Yeah.
I feel like we sit here like thinking this and thinking that, but then in the back we just forget This is the amazing thing about trading. There's 100 ways
Yeah,
you can.
100%.
100 ways to
money.
manage your trade, to take a trade, to analyze a trade.
It is crazy that you can actually make £1 million one day of trading. There's the facility is there. Like it's
It could
possible.
be in an hour too.
It is possible.
That's the event. Like eventually, you literally can make someone's yearly wage, salary or whatever, in an hour or two. I'm not even saying you can. Like we will eventually.
No, I'm saying like you can make $1 million in like literally in seconds.
Yeah,
Obviously, given enough
crazy.
capital, given enough, so and so. But it's possible in trading. But obviously, it's not as easy as that, right? It's not as easy going like, oh, I'm gonna buy here, make $1 million. But
yeah.
the facility, if you get it right, obviously the gamble right, then, it's possible. It's crazy. Forex is a crazy place, man. Oh, you're about to take profit, like, are you?
Yeah, about to. When it hits here, because I only risked half on this trade, I'm gonna close like a third.
Morning. Damn, that goes crazy. Like, and as well, like, it is possible to turn.
Yeah.
In theory, it's possible. I'm not saying it's likely, but it's possible to turn like $100
Actually, $1 minute.
into $1 million.
I'm thinking.
It's possible.
This hour is closing like this. At the least, the next one's gonna have a top wick. Question is, but it probably will reach down too. Question is, how big will the top wick be? Yeah, this is a techie one. Yeah, not close 33. Just do the usual on this one.
Smart move. Smart man.
Why am I on full screen?
That's crazy.
Why am I in full screen, bro?
Oh, that's how you set it up.
Oh my god. What's going on?
You can set it up in thing.
Bro. Oh.
Press F11.
That's what I'm doing.
Technical difficulties. Don't mind me.
He's about to get tapped for break even with his technical difficulties. If you sort it out, you might win this. If you sort this technical difficulty out, you might win this. Yeah. There's a correlation. I'm telling you. I don't know what it is, but there's definitely a correlation. What is going on? What is going on here, bro?
There we go.
Are you good? I'm watching this, and it's great.
I'm never confused.
Oh my goodness, what's going on? What is going on? I gotta sell on.
New, are you trying to violate me right now?
New is trying to.
Do you want to bang in the face, mate?
Oh, an E-card using a deal strat.
I see.
Just shows how easy it is, not easy, but possible it is to copy your strat. It's great. It's a good thing.
I wouldn't say it is, because there's days where you might think I'm going to take it and I don't take it. Like, for example, this week,
besides that, yeah.
Not even then, because even the liquidity point I use, I change it during the session sometimes. I wouldn't. The way you made it sound there is almost like it's a breakout strategy, which is not.
Well, it's not. It's the fake out. It's a fake out one, really.
Yeah, it's the opposite of a breakout.
Yeah, but I would have taken it using my strat with a 10 pip stop loss and pray.
I would have taken.
It's always a 10 pips and a prayer, isn't it? It always helps. 10 pips and a prayer.
Elite man, I'm ready. I'm hoping London pushes up and not down at the start. Obviously, I might break even anyway. By the way, this is a risk-free trade. I am at the moment. I'm gonna add on more pairs, but Mark trades quite a few pairs.
Gold, GJ, GBP, AUD, Bitcoin, US30 as of right now. US30 not really fully integrated into my strategy quite yet, but yeah. GY, that's a new one. It's a new one. Never heard of that pair before, but it's. You mean ready for GY to drop?
GY.
Still praying, but let's see. No, you bro. You got this. You got this, bro.
You talking to me? Yeah, I think a deal strat would be good on USD. It should be good on most strategies because I use liquidity. and that's
liquidity is
obviously
basically the
in
same.
every pair. The only thing you need to be aware of when using the strategy on other pairs is it's really in the risk management, I would say. Maybe the entry too. Like for example, one thing I've noticed on GJ is it'll grab liquidity, but then they'll grab liquidity again. Maybe on other pairs it's very simple because no one trades it. It only needs one liquidity grab. You know,
Yeah.
these are things like I know about GJ because I've been trading it so long, but other pairs you'd have to figure that out yourself through experience or whatever.
Oh, here we go. It's open. It's open.
Yeah, let's see how big.
Go on,
is
take
this?
out those highs. Take out those highs.
How low is the bottom?
Oh.
How close will it go?
If you finesse this again, you know. I don't know. I don't know. I think it will tap that wick almost.
You say finesse like it's.
No, I meant like if like I reckon it taps that maybe. The lowest it'll go is probably tap that wick in the bottom. That top wick, sorry,
Let's
and then
see.
probably rally back up. I said that that's the lowest.
Oh,
lowest.
I see
But we'll see.
momentum, but London always does this. It
Oh,
doesn't
oh.
decide.
This is what I mean by psychology, by the way. How are people feeling in these markets right now? Adeel?
I'm
How are you
I'm
feeling
doing my
right now?
fidgeting on the second monitor. Don't worry. I'll just be out here doing this.
GJ's a naughty. Teasing, you naughty.
But yeah, Elite Man, did you catch the buys too? I'm pretty sure you said you closed 165.
Yeah, I think he checked out. He said he checked out.
Yeah, I'd rather just move to break even and see if it hits profit or not. I'm not forced because I'm risk free right now. Yeah, Elite Man
Must
called
be
the shorts and he
nice.
called the buys too. Pretty good.
Elite Man on a roll, bro. Elite Man is MVP.
He is the Elite Man. Come on. 2 Ws.
Oh, that's nothing on Elite Man though. That's like below average.
What?
That's a bad day for him. That's a bad day.
2 Ws.
Yeah, that's basically us going on a that's the equivalent of us being on a 5 losing streak. Elite Man normally gets 20 dubs in a day. If you guys didn't know. Fun facts. Fun facts.
This sounds cooler, so I'm gonna say this. Stops rolled. Oh, bad man. I'm a real bad man now.
Break even.
I made one trade and missed GJ's sell. What was? Yeah, he missed the sell. So.
Nah, it happens. It happens. Even the greatest, even the GOAT, makes mistakes, you know. But it wasn't a mistake because you saw something that we didn't.
He was actually paying so much interest to Mark's back testing that he's like, I can't take this trade.
Exactly. I think it was my fault. It wasn't your fault. Hey yo, morning, bro. Morning, Ray.
Morning. Where are you from, Ray? Anyway.
It was Ray. Did you say Raya? I thought I said Ray. That's all. We said different names. Whoops.
I said Ray Heyo.
Ray Heyo.
Ray Heyo.
Ray
Is that
Yo.
an Asian name or where's Ray from? What's your guess, Mark?
Canada.
Do you reckon?
No, not at all.
Yeah, it's moments like these you're just like, GJ, just can you either tap me out or do something. I wanna.
Well, you guys want to see how in depth
right,
testing
England.
is?
It's another person from England.
Oh
Amazing.
yeah, I'm pretty sure you said England.
Yeah, I was wondering. I think you might have said it before.
Yeah, I think you did.
Was it the person from London? If not Manchester.
No, someone used to live in Nottingham that is now in Manchester. Yeah, I think it was Ray. It might have been Ray. Maybe. Let's see. You're still not tapped out though. You're still surviving.
I'm lucky. I got a decent entry, but let's see.
Yeah, you got an amazing entry.
Like I was saying, I was expecting a bottom wick on the next hour. Still no top wick on the previous. Obviously, it closed with no top wick, and we got a nice rejection of that order block. So the bias is still valid for the buys. I do like the buys, but it's just about how low is it going to retrace. I'd personally rather be at break even than stay in the trade. Because that's just how I roll, you know.
You think a software exists?
Oxfordshire. Okay, yes, you're.
Oh, Oxford.
Okay, yes, you are someone else from England then.
Yeah.
Nice.
We get loads of people. Oh, England meets up soon though.
It's actually we actually got quite a few people now.
Yeah. Do you think there's a back testing software where you can just put parameters in it, test your strategy for you? Does that exist?
Is that not just an algorithm?
Yeah, but like,
I guess the way you would do it is you hire someone to do it.
you don't think there's a one that is like literally just
Isn't there a lot of intuition in yours?
what? Yeah, I know, but I wanted to see the base strategy itself compared to how I would backtest. I want to see how a robot does it compared to how I do it and see which one's better. That's what I want to do.
If you have loads of yes or no factors to your strategy, confirmations, confluences, then yeah, I don't see why not you would.
I mean, that's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do.
I don't see why you wouldn't be able to get a robot.
Yeah.
I think you should tap out. Yeah. Elite man, brother, stop trying to influence me. As soon as it takes these highs, it comes to me. I'm taking partials. If not,
at the end of the day, he's break even. At the end of the day, he's
break-even trade. It's like, you know, it's not a big deal. I want to make you rich. I want someone FTMO, then I'll start listening to you. Then, in that case.
Thanks, man. You enjoy the gym, bro.
Soundray in a bit. Good luck. If you want to make me rich, wait until I'm on FTMO. Don't worry.
Yeah,
was there anyone else in the group on FTMO already? Or not?
Nah, I don't think so. I know someone was trying to do it, but I think it was 1-800. You want the Baz? I think he was trying to do FTMO, or he already had an account.
Yeah. How many years?
He's been absent, you know.
Yeah, he has actually. I mean, isn't he not? Actually, no, he has. Yeah, he's been absent. How many years you guys been trading? So, I am basically around about 3 years now, if not 3 and a bit years. Mark's similar, if not a bit longer, because he started when he was 17. So
yeah,
I started.
Well, I wasn't really that good. 17.
Yeah, no, I was demo when I was 17, basically.
Yeah.
Then I opened a live at 18, and now we're 21.
So not that long, really.
In hindsight, it's not that long. It goes fast. I'll say that.
In terms of uni, we're just about to get our degree, I guess. That's how you put it?
Yeah. Yeah, if you went from 18 straight, 9 year but active foot.
Oh yeah, Lee man been trading for a while, you know.
What? 9 year but active.
So he was probably like gambling. Was probably like just checking out the charts and then looking at it on and off in that 9 years, and then he finally put it together and finally actually like getting his stuff together in 2 to 3 years.
How old are you, Elite Man? I don't know why I had this idea that you were like our age, 22, 21. That's why it confused me when I saw 9 years. What are you on about, bro?
Bro,
31, really?
Bro, my guy served in the army and everything, man. He's been places.
I don't know why I had this idea that he was our age. 22. Okay. So you've got a lot of experience then. 9 years, but active put together 2 to 3 years. That's nice. I'm 20, started last year. Nice.
Oh, nice. Very early on. This is great though. This is like, us a young lot. It's a great way to get into trading around that age, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's good. The earlier you start trading, the less, the more malleable your mindset is, I would say.
Yeah.
Towards 100%. Trading. The easier you can get that discipline in and all that stuff. Good boy can get fast rich. Of course.
Rich fast. Yeah.
We're gonna be yellow.
I'm just here for the freedom. If I can make right now, I'm happy where I am right now because if I was just like single traveling and stuff, right?
Yeah.
I'd be fine right now because if I go to a cheaper country, I'd be living quite nicely. So I'm quite happy where I am right now with trading. It's just obviously I have other plans. It's not just the trading. I have other plans as well. I want to get Enigma up. I want to have basically a business bigger than trading. It's bigger than trading. Not like in terms of monetary value, but like I don't want to just be a trader at the end of the day.
That's my goal. I'm saying is like obviously we both want to grow Enigma massively to like the top of the trading industry, but on the side we also want our other things to grow. Like, for example, me personally, I want to eventually give people advice to actually improve their lives and their mental health. You know, like all these self-improvement YouTubers, but I want to do it in a way where people actually take note. So, for example, if you look at the largest YouTubers who help people improve their lives, or the most famous ones, they're usually ones who have actually done shit in their life. Like, for example, David Goggins, he actually did go to the Navy SEALs. He actually did, go from some guy who was, spraying mosquitoes or something.
I have no idea.
Yeah,
but
he used to apparently...
Agreed.
He used to do that, but then also people like Gary Vee, he actually runs a business, $1 billion business.
He speaks on the side.
Yeah, he speaks on the side. He gives advice, but he's actually running something, and then he just happens to record his life. And he has those events too. But who else?
Yeah, I would do that. Yeah, but my life is crazy anyway, so I don't want to give advice. Wouldn't recommend living the same life I would be living. Nah, to be fair, I just want to travel. I just want to be free to travel. But before I do that, I wanna build something that's like bigger than trading almost. That I don't want trading to really define me. I don't want to see people try to see me. Oh, you're a trader and stuff. But obviously, trading is a stepping stone.
I'm the same. So it would be like trading in the morning. Then I'll go do our, maybe if we got to do some other things in the office or whatever.
Yeah.
But then you go boxing. Then you go meet your boys. Then you're working on, let's say, the YouTube, like I was just saying. And, you got probably some other businesses you're running. I feel like people only deserve your attention on YouTube if you've actually done shit. There's a lot of guys, seems like GJ Down or girls.
Don't say that, bro. We haven't done anything yet. Don't say that. Haven't done that.
No, I don't mean in trading. I mean outside of trading.
Yeah.
No, obviously trading's different.
Keep watching, guys, please. I know we haven't done much, but keep watching,
guys.
No.
I'm talking about the self-improvement YouTubers who are like 20 years old.
Yeah.
I've seen bare like 16-year-old kids. Like, fair enough, you're trying to do something. There's kids now, like giving advice on YouTube. I'm like, yeah, but why would I listen to you? You haven't actually. I've experienced more in life than you. Why am I going to listen to your advice?
If anyone's been training more than 4 years, don't listen to him. You have something to say. I'm joking. I get what you mean. But yeah.
But that's what I'm trying to say is I want to grow Enigma to the point where it's respectable and people can actually see, okay, he's worth listening to. Then you can actually help improve.
Yeah, you want something that basically that backs you.
Something that backs you. That's it. Because if you look around the world now, obviously things like depression, anxiety, and all that stuff, they are at all-time highs.
What's depression? Doesn't
so
really
I think it does. You do need people to counteract that.
Basically, what I was trying to say is like I'd be happy where I am right now if I didn't have that goal. Like in terms of my trading income, in terms of everything, I'd be happy where I am right now. But obviously, not quite yet because I still have other things I want to do.
That's a good thing, though. It means you won't get comfortable,
Well, I want to get cut, bro. I just want to travel and go to Asia, bro. What are you doing?
I want to do that too. There's so much shit to do. So when
exactly, that's my issue. There's so much to do.
There's too much shit to take off the list, Yeah. And we say we're only 21, but time I can bet is gonna fly like nothing because.
Bro, it felt like I was like 18 yesterday, starting trading. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, the way I always think about it is like when you think about time, when you think like for example when you're setting a goal for the next year. Some people say, "Oh, but that's too far in the future," or you know how they say 10 years. I'm like, okay, why don't you look back a year? Remember how fast that went.
Yeah, the only year that was long was probably like 2020 because of COVID. That's probably the only long year. Even then, that went quite fast.
It's a weird one because when you're in it feels long, right? I don't know how to explain it, but when you're
looking back into it, you're like, "Whoa, that flew by quick." What was I actually doing that whole year? I guess.
Yeah, like the last 3 years for me, it felt really long while I was in it. It felt like I did so much shit, but then
you get tapped out yet? Oh yeah.
Yeah, I might break even for this.
Okay.
I got tapped to break even. Yeah, you're right. London just finessed me, didn't it?
I told you, bro. The finesse. As I said, it was just gonna tap that top click on the 15-minute. Yeah. And then start rallying back up.
Nah, I mean it's not really finesse. I knew it was gonna make a bottom wick. I just rather
be out of the trade at this point.
I mean, yeah, makes sense. But yeah, that's my point of view on I don't know why I started that conversation, to be honest. I think I was just trying to fill in some time while GJ consolidated.
What did you say to begin with?
I don't know. We were talking about like trading in general and our journey, I guess, and how long we've been trading for.
Oh yeah, Sad Cash was asking.
I think that was it. And then I was like, well, this could be prolonged as we wait for GJ. We can drag this conversation content. Out.
That's good.
Yeah. No, that is one of the hardest bits, I think, of stream, really. Keeping every second or every minute, or try anyways, to make it entertaining.
Yeah. It's been alright so far. It's been natural. We haven't really had to
try. We haven't really tried to force it, really, which is quite nice.
Like, guys, before the stream, we've actually been on a call, I think, for what? Was it a year or 2 years?
For 2 years, yeah. We were just on calls, just speaking and like talking about our trading and our journey, and then we would trade. Basically, we would just do exactly what we're doing right now, just not live stream it. We would just be talking and then like just chilling. Exactly. You guys are just guys are just watching us what we do anyways when we're not live streaming. The reason is Mark is sad he didn't enter the trade, so he needs to think of something else.
True.
Fuck. Nah. What do you mean? Well, I didn't get entered in a break even, yeah?
What you do this every day for like if you
for
add up all the times we call, it probably adds up to more than a year, yeah.
Yeah. For 2 years on and off, so yeah, and we took breaks over here and there when obviously everyone goes through tough time in trading, right? Especially at the start, everyone went through tough times. So when we would go in a tough time, regrettably so, we took a break.
It was usually me, I won't lie.
But I wasn't gonna.
But even Mark had his times too.
Like, I had my tough times too.
But then usually we realized basically very early on in our journey, okay, if we can jump on a call, we're just gonna double, triple, if not whatever, our journey because
it's that accountability.
Someone's holding you accountable while you're trading. It's so much different to doing it by yourself, and also that's where we built all the goals and the visions for the future. It's kind of mad.
Yeah, so exactly. Now we have obviously you guys to have fun while doing this. So thank you for everyone tuning in.
Of course, we just talk shit about people.
Exactly. I think I remember
this YouTuber like fuck that guy.
Bro, I remember I was talking I think what is it? Daniel Savage went to prison or something, and you missed the trade because of it, and you were like, "Bro, stop! Shut the hell up about Daniel Savage. I missed the trade."
Did I actually say that?
Yeah. I was like, my bad, bro.
Because you were always going on about Daniel Savage. I was like, Daniel Savage, man, fuck this guy.
And he missed the trade because I was talking, and he couldn't concentrate, and that was quite funny. Yeah, so those are fun times, and that will happen. I think I did that today to Elite Man by talking about my back testing, so it's a repeat.
But that's probably a big reason why these calls, now that we started streaming, it does flow quite well. I would think so.
We've had 2 years practice,
It could be better, obviously. There's maybe certain parts where, I don't know, you guys tell us. We're going to improve, but had some sort of practice in it.
But yeah, it's just the accountability for us. I think it's easy to shrug off your losses and and inflate your ego with wins when you're trading alone. You go like, oh, every time you win, like, I'm the best trader in the world. Every time you lose, you're like, one, you're sad, or two, you just try to brush over it and be like, no, that didn't happen. It's not real.
No.
Obviously, if you're trading with someone and someone's keeping you accountable, you kind of have to and kind of want to look back in your trade and go like, oh, where did I go wrong and how can I improve? Or let's say Adeel saw something in Raja Bank's, in Raja Bank's live stream at one point, or Monty's live stream. He would talk to me about it, and I would learn from it. Or let's say I learned something watching, let's say, Sean Lee, right? I would talk about what I learned, and then he'd look at it and be like, oh, okay, is it useful? Is it not? Then if it is useful, add it onto my own strategy. I'll back test it, and if it isn't, then obviously brush over it and get on with my day. And I think that's why we've grown quite quickly in terms of knowledge, I would say,
yeah,
or experience.
Yeah.
Because we turned up every day. We couldn't not turn up every day really, because obviously the other person, you don't feel bad, but you feel almost embarrassed not to turn up because the other guys woke up very early in the day.
That's it.
Just so you can be on a call and to trade, right? I know we're doing it individually as well, because if we don't turn up to trading, we won't make money, so on and so forth. But the point is, they're still in the back of your head going like, Adeel's waiting for me in that Zoom call.
That's
like,
it. It's
I'm just
very
making
rare.
it.
You're not gonna.
Exactly.
And it depends on the person, I guess, though, because I feel like there are certain type of people who. No, this is actually true. There's been people in the past who we've tried to get on the call in the morning.
Yeah.
They said no. They told us we're gonna turn up. They didn't turn up, and now they're not here.
Yeah, there you go.
But yeah, they might turn up, one day on the calls or whatever. But it's like some people, even that doesn't matter to them. If they tell someone they're gonna do something, they don't actually care about.
Yeah.
I don't know how it works, but
different breed, isn't it? Different breed.
Yeah, GJ want to sell. Already? Is it not a bit early? It's left some equal highs here.
Whereabouts is it? Has it flipped bearish again?
It's just messing about. This is London Open, guys. What is this?
Short in.
I can't lie. I think it's going to continue upwards for the rest of the day. That's the pattern we've seen recently. Whatever direction London goes.
Still got. I completely forgot. I changed my Uber Eats to Well, I last time I had Uber Eats was in France, and I keep getting like French deals, and I'm like, why is it in euros? And I just checked it. It's quite funny. Anyways, let's see.
Was it still giving you in euros?
Yeah, I don't know why, but let's see. Uber Eats. Let's see.
Alright, anyway, guys, I need to shoot off. I do actually have uni today. So...
Oh, bro, finally. Jeez, you got uni? It's like you've had like 10 weeks off, man.
Of course. The lessons are later. But yeah, I'm gonna shoot off. See you guys Monday.
See you all. Thank you for tuning in, guys. Appreciate you all always. See you tomorrow.
It's been a
Monday.
productive week. Yeah. See you on Monday.
It has been. See you on Monday.